Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I'd go for Burak Yilmaz because he ticks plenty of boxes. He's aerially strong, he's good on the ball, links up well with the runners around him, and he has a certain amount of dead ball expertise too. There aren't many boxes left here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Yilmaz gets into some space. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That's the throw. Kajolu tries to play it through. In it comes. And there's the shot! And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Doué. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kubasi. Raul. Now this could be a chance. So nearly the perfect ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the cross comes in. Driving forward. Aimed beyond the defence. And the flag has stayed down. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Oh, they could be... And the shot! Goal, France! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
France have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Raya gets good distance on it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Pedri. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost half an hour in now. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good strength. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great ball if he can get there. That is a crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Guti.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there. Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Olise did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he welcomes it in. He's on it. Can he get away? Pedri. And it's Guti. Raul. It's Pedri. Carvajal finds himself offside. But they've got it again. And it's Carvajal.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Guti. Nice control. Now, can they get him away? And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Grimaldo spots it and intercepts. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Raul. Ekitike gets a good foot in there. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒𝐄𝐋, and that could set him on his way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐒𝐿. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Spain are down to 10 men. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. He has found a way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And this is Raul. And it's Pedri.
That's good play from him.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Now it's Guti.
Guti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
David Villa is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐒𝐿. And that's another good win of the ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kubasi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
David Villa. David Villa! Sensational from David Villa! About as smooth as it gets. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's a sharp little ball here. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Guti. Just 5 minutes left. Pedri. That has been cut short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is a little undercooked. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 8.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 11. Iniesta.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Spain looking to pass their way through. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐴 over to the left. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Both sides
5.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3. El dorsal
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐴.
4. Se va a realizar un cambio
Pedri.
de jugadores.
Rabiot. Ribéry. Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Raya claims comfortably. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Isco is the team's great visionary. Isco puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's delightful. And he's had it nicked away. Spain with the corner, they're first. Isco! It's bounced back off the post. And he was alert to it. And this is Isco. Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Very much into the last knockings. Grimaldo, Isco, Pedri, and it's Isco. Stood up well to him there. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It is that familiar feeling. Up he goes! Goal! Spain! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Spain are looking to go forward now. Grimaldo, played towards the front line, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's Guti. Raul. And it's Pedri. And here's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Taken back almost at once. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Guti. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Howson cuts out the pass. Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. That'll be a throw-in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's their second corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Howson. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well measured. Nice interception, well timed. Saliba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kubasi. Grimaldo. Strong running down that left flank. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Pedri. Approaching the half-hour mark. And this is Dembele. Shot could be on. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Howson gets over and intercepts. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Grimaldo. And here's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Now it's Pedri. Delivery from 𝐿𝐼. And that's another good win of the ball. This might spell danger. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Camavinga. Spain looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Spain looking to pass their way through. Knocks it out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Played into the middle. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this an opportunity to pull level. And he shoots! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Marcó en el minuto 44.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Terrific save by Manuel. And he has failed from the spot. And the whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly... Oh, terrible pass. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Villa. Fabian Ruiz. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kubasi. And Grimaldo has a look and plays it forward. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Guti. Now it's Villa. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guti goes short. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Guti. Now this could be a chance. David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? And it's made its way to him. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Spain have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? As close to a certainty as can be.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Raul. Now it's Villa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dembele. And here's Camavinga. Shot at goal! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Dembele at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Oyarzabal. He's in space and looking for options. He rises against the crossbar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Could be danger here. And he's worked it through. Face to face with the keeper. A lot. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. There they go, hunting again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That has been slung wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓. Fabian Ruiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. France are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Mi tane orası jogi messi çöpata. So, çor divizyon hadi burçam karam karam poski. Untur nor taza hal savura maytas biçakas punto. Savur normal apor. Jam. Şiger. Ura. Opozor. Oschić, aranjeti maram manatsında yes coin. March kada. Edri, sada českar mislim. Bom isto. Baš vam aporta. Krásně nám kvorvolice, to já. Vana, essa vez escutar. Esse drillem просто паратман пультом, коlega трое, хау по поката пульт. Просто drillem хау, right? Это вот там будет, сенсор.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. And already... Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pedri. Rafinha. And smartly reclaimed. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. Pulls it back. David Villa! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Isco goes on a run down the left wing. Ball is over the line. Isco. Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Isco, and it's Pedri. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Can he finish? And here's Raul. It's a promising position. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Danger averted for now. Fabian Ruiz. Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. Drives it. A header! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well-timed, excellent interception. Spain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Raul. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒𝐁. He's cut it out, and he's there to get it away. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
Shot goal! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Isco. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐒𝐿. That's a good ball out wide. Carvajal picks it up out wide. Joelinton. And Gabriel. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Neymar. Joelinton. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Raul. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Raul. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Douglas Luiz. And it's Joelinton. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Showing good feet. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐴𝐓𝐁𝐻𝐃. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Spain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
There's the shot! Now it's Villa. He's chosen to go back. And it's Pedri. Rafinha, looking for options for movement, gets into some space. Nice control. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Laporte. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻. Some good work on the right flank here. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, important interception. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
The attendance
pass
for this
isn't the
match was
best.
51,000.
Somewhat off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Decent chance! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. David Villa shifted it to the flank. Grimaldo could try cutting inside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Rafinha was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a sharp pass. Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left. Now it's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's tidy. Isco is onto this. Raul. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Brazil, number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Rafinha, number 17, Neymar, number 22, Vinicius Junior,
Pedri.
number 5, Marquinhos, coming on
Raul.
the field, number
That's surely a
13,
foul. Free kick.
number 97,
And he is going into that little black book.
number 20.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
No way through there. He's in plenty of space here. Now there's a fine ball. Martinelli! Relentless! Just relentless! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. He is through here. Chooses to go back. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
4 added minutes has been
It's a
indicated.
sharp little ball here. Referee has just said play on. Fabian Ruiz. Time added on 4 minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Douglas Luiz. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's that. Spain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
Ja. Lá está é Saper. Edgar Justice. Какие бурбаны там параметры, да. Экран, значит, руководство. Не игрок. Как тут сидит. Estuve en materia.
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello, everybody,
Fortunes
and welcome
can
to
turn
today's
either way
match.
from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Solanke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. Fabian Ruiz tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Foden gets flagged offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Ruiz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival, Laporte. And he's straight offside. Spain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Now it's Villa. Saka. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Raul. Passing nice and neat. Good ball, good take. Gordon. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Gordon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Goal, England! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
England have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that has left him in a heap.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gordon. Foden. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's not got that quite right. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's through. He's one-on-one, tries a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Villa, and this is Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Oyarzabal receives it in a good position, and he shoots! There it is! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Raul. The most accurate pass. It's a smartly directed ball. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had it taken off him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the ball's come loose here. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Villa. Mikel Oyarzabal is the team's great visionary. Back towards the middle. Grimaldo is in a really good position out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Fabian Ruiz deals with that comfortably.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, what a real chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Back into the middle. Great ball, and he's in here. Isco. Well, they've got it again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Solanke. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kubasi. Carvajal. Yamal is herring after that one. And this is Isco. Grimaldo has it out wide and in space. This looks promising. And this is Isco. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Isco. Steaming on goalward, shoots! And want to be quick to recover this. Could move up a gear here. Ball's gone out of play. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Stood up well to him there. Gordon. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
It's a good spell of possession, this. David Villa. Shot, surely! Sensational from David Villa! A finish of true class!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Saka. That's a throw. Looking for the run. Isco. They really do have to make something of this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is expertly dealt with. Saka. Solanke. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Carvajal has it in a wide position. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that will be the final act.
Hello everybody.
So that is it, the end of the road.
To kindly stay seated during the match.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It's
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. And it's made its way to him. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in. Great chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And it's Pedri. Demiral does well to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐻𝐁. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's running through. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's in it face-to-face with the keeper. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Kubasi. Spain looking to pass their way through. Raul. Çalhanoğlu. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐁. Kukçu. Yilmaz goes pelting down that left-hand side. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had it nicked away. Yilmaz. Out to the right. Good ball, good take. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Guti. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Raul. Nicely spread. He's got away. Chance, surely! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
A header! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he shapes to shoot! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Corner number 2 then. And the shot! And he hits the net! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's forced to go back. Guti. Fabian Ruiz. Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Demiral. David Villa. There's the shot! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu finds himself offside. And we hit half-time.
Spain have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from
Hello
here.
everybody, and please join me
Really
in
has
wishing
been
a
an
happy
astonishing
wedding
game,
anniversary
peppered
from one
with
of our fan
goals.
club
You
members.
cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution for Turkey, number 6. Coming on the field is
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻 bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yildiz. Raul. Now it's Oyarzabal. Guti. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's with the keeper. It's a really well-measured ball. Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here! Deep cross. And that's too far for anyone. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. He's through, it's one-on-one, real chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
They've played it short. Now it's Guti. No outsmarting him this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for...
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest. It is a landslide. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Roll! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. He's picked his way through and claimed it back. Goes for a shot! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. He came in hard, very hard.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
He has found the way through. No foul, says the referee. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Arda Güler. Pedri. A probing pass. Oh, that was vital. 𝐿 chasing after it. Gul. Now who's going to be first to this? Has a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Turkey certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Turkey get their 4th corner. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Raul. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Villa. Into the last quarter of an hour. Played back in. Now it's 𝐿. He's shifting through the gears here. Demiral was in no mood for any of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿 did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he finish? He scores! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pedri. Gul. He's found a way through. Now it's Yilmaz. And he's on his way. Tries a shot. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, what's it? Shoots! It's a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Muldur makes the interception.
There will be 5 minutes.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very nearly seen out. Grimaldo in acres of space out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the...
Chelsea. Divizione vuota Agi kırbaç buldu. Ona şat edecek mi? Haberine baksana. Şey yarasın şey sözler. Şöyle. Nasıl para ben? Çıkıyor.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. It is a truly passionate scene here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's having a go. Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. David Villa. He's picked his way through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Ukraine really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Raul. Here's Oyarzabal. Guti. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Guti puts his foot on the gas. Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guti with the short one. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Oh, some tackle that. Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
Good ball, good take. Now the ball in. Now it's Dovbyk. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guti. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. to further improve their position of comfort. It's hit the upright. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Half an hour played now. Guti. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐻𝐵. Played into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. And it's Guti. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Well read, nice interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. Grimaldo has it out wide and in space. He's in a great position here. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐻𝐵. And he's only too happy to take that back. Spain looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. It's a really well-measured ball. Mudryk. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Can he finish? That is brilliant from 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐻𝐵. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He might be in here! And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Spain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Guti. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐻𝐵. David Villa. Grimaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Look at the space. Decent chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
A case now of complete control. And they win it back again. Pedri. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. David Villa. Spain finding their passes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Villa's cross. Chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then. Guti goes short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
So, what can they come up with here? They're taking a moment to consider their options. Tries to get it clear. And it's Guti. Fabian Ruiz. Looking tidy in possession here. Raul. Oh, great header! Yes! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, super header. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Գնացի բարի գիշեր